Evan Harkin, WFUV Sports, here in the Meadowlands at MetLife Stadium following the Jets' most recent victory over the Houston Texans. The Jets take this one 30-6, and there was no offense early in this one. And I don't mean little to no offense, I mean zero, as the score was 0-0 heading into half. A guy who's been mentioned on MVP conversations multiple times this season, C.J. Stroud, with only 28 passing yards in the first half. So that shows you the poor day he had, but also how elite this Jets defense can be when they're on. Zach Wilson was not going to let this lack of scoring continue as he came out of the tunnel at halftime and led the Jets to back-to-back touchdown drives, making it 14-0 Jets. Also on these drives, Garrett Wilson passed Wayne Chrebet in terms of most receiving yards and a Jets receiver's first 2 seasons. So a huge milestone there from the Jets star receiver. Later on the Jets' next drive, unfortunately, Wilson would show us signs of his former self, Zach Wilson that being, as he fumbled around midfield, giving the Texans short field position, which would then lead to their only score of the day, a 1-yard touchdown run from Devin Singletary. A few drives later, Breece Hall took over the stadium as the whole stadium was chanting Breece the entire drive. He has 56 of the Jets' 75 yards and a touchdown catch on that drive. Very impressive stuff from Breece Hall and the Jets the whole day, but especially then. C.J. Stroud surprised us with the unfortunate day he had. He also left the game with an injury after being sacked late in the fourth quarter. It was announced that he was going into concussion protocol, but there has been no result yet, so we'll keep an eye on that. But a porous day for C.J. Stroud. 85 passing yards, 42% for the day. Not the day we expected from him. Not the day we expected from Zach Wilson either. He has 300 passing yards, 2 touchdowns on 75%, and most of those stats coming only in the second half. So the Jets will take on a Miami team who's surging in offense. They will hope that their elite defense can keep the offense stagnant and that Zach Wilson can continue to play the way he did in this second half. Now, how can Zach Wilson do that? Well, when asked postgame, Robert Saleh and Zach Wilson both emphasized 2 words: smart aggression, saying that Zach not only needs to play smart, but needs to keep that aggressive feel that makes him the type of quarterback he is when he's in the zone and throwing for 300 passing yards, putting up 30 points on a good team. So, from Evan Harkin, so long from WFUV Sports.